So while those of us here on the East Coast are waiting for spring to finally deliver some, warm weather, it is the hotter than normal spring going on in Southern California that may have led to this unexpected, horrifying, and I will say sometimes fatal happening. I'm talking about rattlesnake bites. 6 people so far have been bitten by rattlesnakes in Ventura County. That is 2/3 of the number of people bitten in the area of all of last year. It's only the beginning of April, and the bites have been deadly. 2 of the 6 victims, they sadly never recovered. 46-year-old Gabriela Bautista died 5 days after being bitten by a rattlesnake, and 25-year-old Julian Enrique Hernandez passed away after a month-long battle in the ICU. Both had just been out hiking when attacked. It's scary. So if you're watching this and you live in an area with rattlesnakes or know someone who does, what can you do? What should you know? For that, I turn to Jay Brewer, founder of the Reptile Zoo, an educational facility located in Fountain Valley, California, that teaches its guests about reptiles, amphibians, arachnids from all around the world. Jay also has millions of followers on Instagram and TikTok because of videos like this. Take a look.
Okay, this is a Western Diamondback, and it's literally keeping an eye out because right now it's shaking its tail, trying to warn you guys that it means business. That is literally the only snake out there, rattlesnakes, that actually are nice enough to tell you that they don't want you around.
And maybe Jay's the bravest person I've ever met because he's got one right here. He's in the video. I understand Vita, we've just named the rattlesnake Vita. Is that right?
This ain't a rattlesnake.
Oh, sorry. So okay.
We wouldn't be holding a rattlesnake like this.
Okay, fair enough. All right, you got to tell me what's going on here. Is it the warm weather? Is it the warm spring that's, I don't know, bringing rattlesnakes out more than usual, out more than out the normal?
Yeah, so basically spring in general is a time that snakes actually are out and about because it's the time that they need to actually go find their mates. And so an excessive amount of male rattlesnakes will come out. They'll be hunting food, looking for their mates. And while they're out, of course, you can have a horrible experience and step on one unexpectedly. They're not out to get you. They aren't trying to, they're not going to chase you down. It's going to be a mistake, more than likely, of you stepping on them and not even just walking by one.
So what do people do to avoid them? And if they should encounter one, what do they do? What do they not do?
Okay, well, the most important thing if you encounter first of all, be aware of your surroundings when you're walking. Don't walk through, deep brush this time of year. Walk when you're around rocks, kind of look between them before you step. And most importantly, if you do see one, stay calm and just walk away. Probably if there's one.
Easier said than done. Easier said than done.
Yeah, right. But the problem is what happens when you get nervous, scared, and run away. You have a possibility of stepping on one that you're not aware of. And that is how you're going to get bit. And especially if you see one, don't try to kill it. A lot of bites happen when people are trying to kill a rattlesnake, and it becomes very dangerous.
If someone should get bit, how quickly does the poison interact with the body? How quickly does somebody need to get medical attention? And is there something they should be carrying on them that can delay, further exposure? Oh, Jay, I think, there we go. We got you. Okay, great. There was a problem with the, okay, we got you.
Unfortunately, carrying anything with you is not going to be effective. There used to be a lot of ideas to suck the poison out. It's venom. It's actually venom, not poison. And it just is not how it works, unfortunately. So really what you need to do is stay calm if you somehow get bit and find your way to a hospital as quick as possible. And that is going to be the best thing to do because they do have anti-venom. It's very effective, but you need to get to the hospital in order to get that taken care of. So obviously, you need to be really careful what you're doing and just watch your step. And they will not ever chase you down. And honestly, in most cases, unless you actually step on them, they'll literally pretend they're not there to try to prevent from being harmed by you because they're only biting in a defense mode.
And if the tail is rattling, we've got 30 seconds, that means they're about to attack or just, back away?
If the tail rattles, more than likely you are really close.
Okay.
And that is definitely their last line of defense. The next thing is to bite you.
All right, Jay Brewer, Thanks for coming on. Important information for people to know. Bye, Vita. It was good seeing you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.